Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. My grandson knows how to do this better than me. Anyways, good morning. See y'all in the chat. Y'all, I'm musically inclined because of my mother. My mom was in the choir. She know how to sing. I know how to sing also. I know how to play the piano. And I want to turn my camera on, but I can't turn it on for some reason. This is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Anywho. What's this? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Anywho. Is that my dude? Hey, Maya. Hey, Maya. Good morning, baby girl. La, 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 la. How you move this off the screen? Juju would know how to do it. He know how to do everything. So yeah. Hey y'all. I got a lot to say though. First, let me tell you about me. I am 42 years old. I was born in Camden, New Jersey. Part of my life, I lived in Philly when I was a baby. he was in the army, but they kicked him out because he started using dog food. He got kicked out the army. And my mom's side of the family, they lived on a plantation, but they ended up moving north to Connecticut. But anyways, what I'm going to talk about is stop leaving your children with so many different people. And I want to talk about how my mom basically sold me when she was doing bad because she had a house she couldn't pay for real. And yeah, so what I'm gonna say is my mom started going through stuff after her husband. She didn't want him watching me no more because they was going through stuff. So she got a girl to watch me, and then she got this man. When I'm little, I didn't know this man was homosexual. He braided my hair and stuff like that. But the first situation I'm gonna talk about, because I even cry to this day because I'm confused of what that girl really was trying to do. I don't even know if the girl really put the salt and pepper on the floor or was it the homosexual. So I don't know. I used to suck my thumb and I had a boo-boo blanket. It was green. And I don't know. The man told me I couldn't sleep somewhere one night. I mean, not night, but day. I couldn't sleep somewhere. And I don't know. Him and the girl, I think, was his relative. She was older than me. And long story short, I woke up and the girl asked me to do the most egregious stuff to her. And I said no. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen in my life that she asked me to do. I said no. And next thing I know, it's salt and pepper on the floor, but I didn't do it. I'm little. I didn't put salt and pepper on the floor, and she covered it up with my boo-boo blanket. And they told my mom about it. Instead of my mom asking, well, how did she get the salt and pepper? Because how did I get it? And I was scared to tell her, like, what really happened because I thought she was going to beat me anyway. But I still got a whooping. But she did a lot of things to my sister that made me be scared to, like, open up to her and tell her things. But now that I think about it, when I asked my mom whatever happened to the man, she said he died from AIDS. And it make me cry. It make me cry because was that girl doing that to try to get me to tell to, like, save her? That's what I think. And I always wonder, like, where's she at? Because when I asked about him, my mom said he died from AIDS. And they lived in the Greenbelt area in Maryland. And it was my mom co-worker brother, although when I was little, I thought they was in a relationship. Then she got another girl to babysit me, and I guess she was like in 6th grade, middle school maybe. Man, this girl had me pretending I was her boyfriend, and she was wearing fishnet stockings, asking me to rub her legs and stuff. And then her I think a family member of hers seen what was going on. And then she seen us outside getting in the car. She tried to tell my mom, and my mom shooed her away. That right there, like, stop. You just gotta stop. That's when it talk about girls doing weird stuff. Yeah, girls do weird stuff. But she left me in a lot of places where there was boys doing weird stuff, except for in Northeast. Jamal didn't do nasty stuff to me. He did, like, probably put his arms around me when we sleeping and stuff. And I miss Sister Gloria. Oh my God, I miss her. She was a really good mommy influence, like she was. So everything was up and down. Like, my mom was like a narcissist. One day, it's like a yo-yo. Her life changed, my life changed. She could put me in things that was so good because she seen that I could do things. I could hear music. I could hear something and I could play it. And then once I started being in like chorus and stuff, I learned how to read music. But she ended up putting me in like piano, gymnastics, jazz dancing. I was a dancer, so like when she have her parties and stuff, she get me to dance for everybody. And she got married to this man. Now this is weird because when we was living somewhere, she came with this man. They came together. They were friends from Connecticut. So she dealing with the one man, and she dropped the other man off at the homeless shelter on Post Office Road. So he trying to teach my brothers karate and all this, and then I got two friends. And this is another thing I want to talk about too. I had two friends, Tasha and Daynitra. They was from DC. I used to talk to their cousin on the phone a lot. His name was Reginald. He lived in Southeast. So she was trying to get us to be in a singing group. So we was singing and stuff. But they ended up disappearing because one day I was on a bus and we pulled up to get off the bus. And I seen all these police outside and stuff like that. And I'm asking what happened. And come to find out, her stepdad was touching her. And I used to spend a night over their house. I never would have thought that. And I miss them. I do. I always look for them, like on Facebook and stuff, but I can't find them. So she ended up breaking up with the other guy. She sent him back to Connecticut, and then she ended up going to pick the other guy up from the homeless shelter. And now he there. So now they pretending they in a I don't know if it was pretending, but now they talking about getting married and stuff. He helped me throw my mom a birthday party. His name was Jerry Wade. I can honestly say that's the best man she ever had around us, for real, for real. I don't think he was using drugs or anything. I don't think he was, but everybody else was. Everybody else. But I don't think he was. He always took pictures of us. He actually was, I think, a better man for her. She started going to church and all that. So now she moves to another place. So I'm in a new atmosphere. I'm going to a different school. I don't have no friends. I don't go outside no more. I'm back babysitting my brothers. Oh yeah, when I was 7, I took care of my brothers. I was grown early. But anyways, my sister and everything happened so fast. She had people living with us, like, after she ended up divorcing him because she wanted to mess with somebody else or whatever. Everything happened so fast. But now she can't afford a house. So she got all these different random people living with us. She had this man living with us. And she had this girl named Vatasha living with us. They was from DC. Yeah, I'm saying your name. I don't give a fuck. Vatasha. Vatasha. She living with us. Me and my brother, we see these nasty pictures on the floor. Like, she is naked with a white girl next to her. And they got this white stuff all over them. Like, it was weird. It was very weird. And I was working at 14, so I had jobs and stuff. But when my mom get irritated with me or something go on, I was getting sent to group homes and stuff. Even when I, like, working and stuff. Like, she didn't bring me my homework and stuff. So by the time I got to 12th grade, I had 2 science, 2 social studies, 2 math, I knew I wasn't going to graduate and I was probably going to have to go to summer school, but I could pay for that. But anyways, she always complained about the type of boys I like, talking about you need to see a real man and all this weird stuff. You need to see a real man. So she gets me to talk to a co-worker of hers. Mind you, this man is in his mid-30s. I'm, 16? So, like, I never talked to him on the phone. She did. I didn't have that man number. But he would, like, pick me up and take me to Express and buy me clothes. Take me to restaurants. And this, like, he took me. After all of that, this man takes me, which I could really remember how I felt. Like, this man took me to the Super 8 talking about we need to be by ourselves and weird stuff. And I didn't know how to react because now my mom not yelling at me. She not being mean to me. I'm making her happy. She not mad at me. She's not mad at me. And yeah, so she basically sold me to this man. She ain't had a problem with him. But everybody else I couldn't talk to. I got sent to group homes for talking on the phone to boys. And I always try to look where this man is. His name was wrong. I don't know his last name. I never had his phone number. I know they was arguing before. I know she said he moved to White Plains, Maryland. His name is Ron. He drove a black Lexus. I always look, because I always try to find people like to see. I don't want to ask her, but she's not going to tell me anything. Because when I ask about certain people, she act like she don't know nothing. And I did tell a psychiatrist when I was in the hospital, and when you tell them about certain things, like when it comes to things like that, they contact the police and you gotta report it. So I knew that man's name, and I only knew Mother Good name. I was only 5 years old when this happened at a daycare. The woman's name was Mother Good, and her son, I think I was only 5 years old, and that's why when I come to my business, it's Honey5k, the 5 represents I lost my childhood. So he did something weird. I wanted to play his drums. I think he did it to the other little girl also, and I never seen her again. So I think she told her parents. I was scared to open up my mouth because I didn't want to get beat up, because I seen how she was beating on my sister. My sister, she ended up having seizures because she had scar tissue on her brain from being abused. And she never been in a, like, my sister, she had to get surgeries and stuff. My mom wasn't by her side or anything. My sister didn't even have a funeral. My sister passed away in 2015. That woman told me it wasn't no room in the car. My brothers didn't know nothing about her. They didn't even meet her until like 1997. They didn't know who she was. I grew up with her. I took a bath with her. So that broke my heart because I love my sister. Even though she was wild, but I loved her. She sold drugs. I love my sister and I miss her. But y'all gotta stop sending y'all kids with people. For real, they be doing weird stuff to your children. It's crazy. A lot of stuff it's not gonna change. It's just gonna keep happening. You send your kids with all kinds of different people and stuff. And it's a situation that's kind of breaking my heart for real. Because the last time I seen this little girl, she had bees in her hair. Like, she really had beats in her head. To know that she going through a situation where she's running away and entertaining old men, and she's only 11. Like, it just heartbreaking because it's nothing you can do about it. It feel like it's nothing you could do about it. Nobody want their child to go to the state because they not safe there either. So it's nothing you could really do. But yeah, I do be trying to find people and look people up in different things like that. And although I feel like I lost my childhood at 5, I also feel like somebody was touching me before that, because I was always following behind men, holding. It was a preacher named. There was a preacher. My mom was going to a lot of random churches. She really was trying to change her life and get off of drugs and stuff like that. She was going to a lot of churches. And Pastor Hawthorne, I used to walk around with him, holding his hand, and just weird stuff. I mean, back then they'll call you fresh. I wasn't fresh. I just was, I don't know. I have no idea. But then I told my, you know, when you have daughters, you talk to your daughter and you let them know if somebody touched you, to tell you and all this type of stuff. This woman told my daughter that I lied and I made this up. You told my daughter I was a liar. And then when I did tell my mom that somebody touched me, she told me I must have liked it. And no, I did try to, because I feel bad because she's actually by herself. Nobody be's there. They don't want to be around her. She don't have grandkids, great grandkids running around her house or anything like that. Not only that, my brother went there one time because she made Thanksgiving dinner because she had this random man living in her house, man. She don't even know this man like that, but the whole time he was a PO. He had PO charges, and my brother didn't want his kids around him. And they got in an argument. They got in a really bad argument. And I think this man got sent back to Jamaica or something like that. I believe he did. But I used to try to talk to my mother, like, to get her to remember who she is. Telling her all these songs I used to sing because of her. All kinds. I even sent her flowers. And it took her a while to say thank you. The first text message she sent me is, "Why you send me flowers?" Then the next one she sent, it was, "Those were some beautiful flowers to open my door and see. Thank you." I think it was thank you. It was weird. And then the next time she sent me a message, she say, "I can tell your heart not right." Oh my God. When I say she's the reason why I couldn't let this toxic man go. Like, seriously, he was a narcissist. And I could not let, 1 minute I'm up with him, next minute I'm down. And that's how her energy is. 1 minute I'm up, next minute I'm down. 1 minute I'm up. I swear he remind me of Carlos Way. That energy. He messing with little girls too. He messed with little girls. I had a little girl playing on my phone and everything. He cheated on me because he needed tags for a car. I ain't want to put tags in my name for him no more. Got little girls playing on my phone and shit. Yeah, like, he'll take you up, then bring you down. Take you up, bring you down. Take you up, that is traumatizing. Like, seriously, I had to heal from that. I was by myself for 2.5 years. I didn't talk to nobody. I wasn't in a relationship. Now I'm in a relationship, but I had to be by myself for a while. And I had to face things that I ain't even know how to get over. I had to face things that I couldn't get over when I was a child. I had to face things that I had to keep in my subconscious to get through life. And honestly, when all that stuff happened to me, it was in the back of my head. I could be around people and be laughing like nothing happened, like I'm a normal person. And whole time in the back of my head, I'm trying to figure out and dissect why certain stuff happened to me. And why this woman never really cared. And why she moved the way she did. I miss when I was younger. Because she used to take me to work with her. She used to take me everywhere. Before she had, like, seriously, some women really have children based on the man they with. And when that relationship gets messed up, they don't want you no more. They do not want you no more. They have another baby and treat the baby better than you, and now it keeps going on. It's a cycle. It keeps going on. That relationship over, now another baby. That relationship over, now it's another baby. It just needs to go. My mom used to take me places. She used to take me to the movies with her. I seen Dick Tracy, and a lot of people don't know about that movie. She took me to the circus. She used to take pictures with me and everything. But once she started dealing with that man that was 9 years younger than her, he was close to your oldest daughter age, and you putting your daughter out because he touching on her. You still married him after he left a hickey on your baby girl face? That is crazy. Like, I would never, like, how was you still attracted to him? Not only that, that man was weird. He used to dig up his, he used to put boogers on the wall. They used to have sex and I could hear it. This man would come out the room butt naked. The first ding-a-ling I seen was his. Like, what? Man, this shit was weird. Not only that, like, my little brothers was little, and I was taking care of them. He came to the other house. Now she doing the same thing. You go in the bathroom, it's blood on the light switch. It's blood on the sink, the toilet, and I gotta clean this stuff up. Cause I'm thinking about me and my brothers, and that's why I'm really picky about cleanliness and people's houses and stuff. I was in a house with roaches. You move a bag, the motherfucking roaches start scattering. I love Sister Gloria though. I do. I love her. It was nothing but love there, but damn, that shit was crazy. It was roaches in the dog food. Anyways, but yeah, it's like she didn't have me. She didn't even want to clean it up herself. The fact that you let that man walk out your room butt naked and didn't say nothing, like, what is wrong with you? And no, I'm not blaming this on no drugs. It's just your character. This is your character. Because I know other people that use drugs and they did not act like you. I'm sorry. That is your character. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to. I had to clean stuff like that. That is weird. I had the blood and stuff. And then I'm smart. You know, as I got older, I put things together because she ended up getting a hysterectomy. So I guess he was making her bleed and stuff. But now when she go get this hysterectomy, she leave us with his family member from Trinidad. We was in there with no food. The woman ran out of diapers. This woman had me knocking on people's door at the age of 7.5, asking for diapers. Like, seriously, I learned how to have humility at an early age, man. I learned so much stuff at an early age. Really, I learned how to treat people. You treat people how you want to be treated. When I was very, very little, I think I was 6 years old. And my mom had my aunt babysitting me. My aunt oldest daughter had a best friend. The best friend was eating some sunflower seeds and stuff like that. And everybody wanted some. So she gives my 2 cousins some and then looked at me and was like, I'm not, she made an ugly face. Mind you, she is ugly. Ugh, Tiance. See, I'm going to say your name, Tiance. Looked at me and said, I'm not giving you nothing. Because you know why? Because these people were already talking about my mother. They was not supposed to like me. The fact that you left me around these people, you is crazy. 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 But yeah, that taught me how to... I learned life for what it is. Treat people how you want to be treated. And that's how I treat children. Like, when I do stuff with my kids, and there are other kids like that, I don't ask their mother to give me money and stuff like that. I don't need that. I'ma do it. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. I eat, you eat. The fuck? I don't do stuff like that. But yeah, this same cousin, you know what's crazy? This same cousin, last year, I commented on one of my other cousins, they're twins, posting them saying, hey, sending little hearts or whatever. And she was like, hey, Shara. And they was at like a boxing little thing at somebody's house. And a girl that's, you know, didn't take up for me, let her best friend carry me. I know I was a little girl, and that's some people be like, you're supposed to get over it. But this girl shows her true colors all the time. She says, who you talking to? She say, sure. She say, oh, I don't fuck with her. Oh, bitch, you can't. I'm better than you and your sister, girl. I'm better than you. You can't. You can't. I don't have to dress naked to get men attention. I don't got to do all of that. You're overly sexualized. And I can't wait till you try to face your shadows. Because whatever happened to you at your younger age, you need to get it together. Because you're nasty. You don't even care about your kids dressing provocative like that. That shit is nasty. You're nasty. I don't care. You don't gotta fuck with me. I don't need you to fuck with me. You can't. You can't. You can't do the stuff I did. You can't. That shit, that bothers me. Because who are you? And then it was a person on YouTube that looked me up, like Googling me. Looking me up on Facebook. She had the nerve to say, that's why your sister don't fuck with you. My sister is deceased, you ignorant. Anyways, can't cuss on YouTube, and I run my mouth and I cuss. I'm doing my best. My sister is deceased. And although my cousin favored me because my aunt and my dad looks alike, she's nothing to me. She's nothing to me. Nothing. I don't care if she don't. And how do you know that? How you know she don't fuck with me? You following me that much? Give me some money then. Better put some tips on that. Cause what you looking me up like that? That is crazy. That means you following me real bad. You looking at other people's lives and stuff that's connected to me. You are weird. That is weird. You don't what? If you want to know me, you could talk to me. I can tell you everything about me. I don't got nothing to hide. I'm very blunt. That was irritating. This way your sister don't fuck with you. What? My sister deceased. And I do have another sister by my dad. But they used to talk about her all the time. And I never really got close with her. Like, I'm not close with her. Although my kids went and spent the night. You know, I miss my grandparents, Lord, I do. We took my kids to like get acquainted with my sister and our kids. But me and my sister that sister never got close like that. I didn't feel comfortable around her. Matter of fact, my daughter said she made her feel weird because she accidentally spilled juice on the floor and she made a big deal about it. Made it feel weird. But you know what? This girl and the same family on my father's side is the same people that talked about her and her kids. Like y'all were jealous of her. You was jealous of her kids also. But I never really got close to her. She's a little weird to me, to be honest. And when I sat and tried to tell these people how I met my brother by my dad, I met him in 2021. And I tried to let them know so he could talk to my grandmother before she passed away. And they wouldn't answer the phone. And this one cousin, like, he trying to get money and all this weird stuff. Y'all are weird. He trying to get money. No, he don't need your money. This man is successful. He's a school teacher. Anywho, he's half Mexican. His mom is Mexican. And it's crazy. They want to act like they don't remember because we going to keep it 100. They want to act like they don't remember because my dad picked this girl up from a bus stop and she was only 15 years old and they're shooting up dog food together. And I was little girl in my grandmother's house and I'm seeing what's going on and y'all wasn't there for this. So, of course you don't know. I'm seeing my grandmother buying food stamps from these drug addicts. I'm seeing this woman, I don't know she Mexican. I'm thinking she a white girl. I'm a little girl, so I seen it. That's why I ain't never want to sleep in my dad's room. Because if you look on the ceiling, it's blood specks on the ceiling. Because after they do what they do, they use the needle and they push the blood out the needle. I cried so bad one time. My grandparents, like, let me sleep in the bed with them. And I swear to God, I do miss my grandparents. But the best love I felt was my mom, mother. I miss her. That was my grandma. Like, I liked being in my grandmother's house. Even if my feet was dirty. And that's why I'm in a high rise now. I just wanted to try to relive that feeling from my grandmother because it was nothing but love. I used to sleep with her. And I had an aunt named Sneaky. So if I slept on the couch, we used to fold the blanket together. We walk in with the little silver basket. And like it was just weird taking the trash to the trash chute. But then my other grandparent, that she loved me, but she ain't really love me until she seen I was better than the people she was trying to, you know, she had favorites. I seen that woman beating on my little cousin when he wasn't even doing nothing because she didn't like him. You didn't like him because we gotta keep it real. Let's keep it real, because when my granddad went overseas, what you was doing, them last two children of yours is not my grandfather. They're not. Tell that woman to do a DNA test. Tell her to do ancestry. She ain't gonna pop up on nothing. Tell that girl to find her real father. My grandfather was never her dad. He did so much. They couldn't pay their rent, he paid it. Buying cars and stuff. I ain't never asked my granddad to pay nothing for me. Paying their rent and stuff. They was selfish. And then y'all sell his house, his legacy. His whole legacy gone. Down the drain. You know what's crazy? I think it was like a curse on them because Everybody dead. Everybody. All the whole family gone. And that one person is not deceased, but you may as well say she dead, because she a drug addict too. I'm not sugarcoating nothing for nobody. You know what that woman's about, and I ain't gonna say your name, but you know what it is. It's weird. It's very weird. Women talking about people don't know who the kid's father is. One girl, she walking around here, you don't know who your second son dad is. And then the other one, girl, go find your kid's father for real. That shit crazy. It's running the family, huh? Not me though. Running the family. Cause my grandmother did the same thing. She ain't know who them two. She knew who. I don't know about Gary, but it's crazy how my uncle Gary passed away and nobody say, oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. But apparently he had a friendly hand back in the day. He was doing weird stuff, touching on people. It ain't my business though. One day I feel like somebody from that side going to actually face their shadows and start talking about it, because they are overly sexualized. The way you dress, the way you everything. Ugh. The type of people that leave their kids in the house to go to the club and shit. Kids only eating on noodles and shit. The hell? Hot dogs. Fuck. That's the type of females they are. See, I took care of y'all kids. One cousin, I real life took care of her kids. Y'all at the club, and I ain't gonna sit here like I didn't go to the clubs. I did, yes. Not like them though. I was too nurturing, and I'm cleaning my cousin's kids' ears out and cooking for them. They love me. A lot of kids love me. That was my shit. I wanted to be I wanted to have daycare, and I also still now I do want to have a group home. I want to be able to talk to girls that's going through stuff, adolescents and things like that. That's what I want to do. But yeah, my dad was messing with a little girl. That was a little girl, and my grandmother. A lot of people say, all she do is keep secrets. Yeah, that was a secret. So that's why when I tried to tell them about my brother, everybody acting all scared. Y'all act like the man could take y'all to jail or something. It's over. He just trying to find out who he belongs to. That's it. And the crazy part is, me and him look just like my father. Now, the first daughter of my father, she don't look like him. She don't. She do not look like him. But me and Rob, we look just like my dad. We look just like him. Just like him. He looked just like my father, like seriously. And that hurts him, like to see people that they don't even want to talk to him. Like, that is crazy. It hurt me. It hurt me for him. But yeah, he found out he have an autoimmune disease. I have an autoimmune disease. I have multiple sclerosis, and I found out I had it in 2012 of October. And he just found out he had an autoimmune disease also. And my aunt had it. She had it for years, and she didn't have the help she needed. And the way people treated her was terrible. Imagine being at a funeral and hearing your aunt needed to be changed, like she needed her stuff cleaned and changed. And I don't know that they know she can hear. They arguing about changing her. So that right there, I overthink, like, dang, I gotta make sure I'm... in a good position, because I don't want nobody treat me like that. I seen how they treated her, and it was bad. They didn't treat her good. They did it. I don't give a hell how much they say they loved her. Y'all treated her bad. Y'all just wanted her money. That's it. That's all. She went through a lot because her boyfriend that did used to help her, he OD'd next to her. I swear, my mom's side of the family, they might have used drugs and stuff like that, but they ain't never do that stuff around me. But when it comes to that, my other side, it was just drugs. So Eric and my mom, drugs, finding spoons behind the toilet and stuff. But yeah, Marlon OD'd next to her, and she wasn't right after that. Her whole situation changed. Kids fucking up her house, holes in the window. Her floor looked like the back of an alley. They letting cigarette butts and cigarettes. They putting cigarettes out on the carpet. They disrespected her bad. So that's why I do the stuff I do, because I know how people is. I do. You gotta treat people how you want to be treated. I mean, everybody is not good people. And they are, that side of my family, they're not good people. And that's why my grandmother's sisters, some of them didn't come around her. My grandfather was the best. Like, he was a beautiful man. Oh my God. He was a Sagittarius. He had a heart of gold. Oh my goodness. That trip we went to drop my kids off at my sister's house, it was fun. Like, my kids loved it. We ate ice cream from the Amish market. I miss him. My granddad died 2021. And then my grandmother passed away 2022. It's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Yeah, mama, you know it's crazy. My mother had a favorite because she slept with that married man and had a baby. She thought he was gonna be the best. He was gonna be better than everybody. He was gonna be this best person ever. You took that boy money. His dad used to give him savings bonds by the time he graduated, he'll be able to go to a good school. It didn't work out like that. She done took that man money. But she let him sell drugs at her house. There was a situation where her and my cousin was arguing. The police was called, and then my mother is smoking weed in her room. And they trying to, that's in Southern Maryland. They like, can we search your room? She sent the police to my brother's room. It wasn't him smoking. It was her. She sent the police to my brother's room, and they searched his room and found what he was selling, pills and all that. So he get locked up. And all this stuff or whatever. Long story short, that boy don't mess with her. He don't talk to her. He lived literally 7 minutes from her house. He don't talk to her, Mr. Favorite. And I never seen a person that likes for their children to be at odds with each other. Like, she'll start stuff so that your kids can bicker with each other. It's just weird. That's because she never had children out of love. She just had children for the moment. She never had children out of love. So she look at her children like people on the street. She do. Look like people on the street. But, anywho, I'm about to finish eating my cherries or whatever. And if you was listening to me, thank you. And if you could subscribe and like the chat. I would really appreciate it. And have a good day.